Hi Capricorns, LaShawn here with Power Life Hypnosis, and this is your 2020 Love and Romance Fortune reading. Let's go ahead and get into what you're going to experience this upcoming year when it comes to your romantic relationships and your romantic connections. Now, Capricorn, it looks like this year is definitely going to be a year of transitions. First of all, I have here the Death card and the Ship. So the Death card says a time of natural transition and transformation. So you're going to be experiencing, again, transitions and transformations in your love life this year. And if you can see here with this Ship card, it also speaks about transitions. So expect a lot of shifts, a lot of changes in your love life during the year of 2020. And we can especially see this during the ending part of this year. So make sure that you stay tuned for that because you're really going to see the outcomes of these shifts at the end of the year. Now it looks like also I'm seeing here, just as we're speaking about some endings and some new beginnings, we have the coffin. The coffin represents an ending. And then we have the child right under it, and the child represents a new beginning. So in a particular relationship, in a connection, in your love life in general, it looks like there's going to be some transitions, some changes, some transformations, an ending, and a new beginning here. Now I had a card pop out, and this is a card of dagger, saying that there can be some conflicts and danger that are lying in wait in your love life. So be aware of these challenges. But again, it looks like because of the transition, because of the changes, things are going to shift. So you can come into the new year with some with some challenges rather. You could come into the new year with some conflicts in your love life. And you could be coming into the year with your imagination clouding your judgment as well. So you could be thinking thoughts, and this can happen throughout the year. This can be coming into the new year. You may be thinking things or imagining things that are causing challenges or conflicts within your love life. So be mindful of your thoughts, your perceptions, your beliefs when it comes to your love life, when it comes to your romantic partner, when it comes to your significant other, because you may be thinking things that are not necessarily factual, that are not necessarily true. So again, your imagination could be clouding your judgment going into 2020. So during this year, we have the card of society. Say yes to all the wonderful invitations coming your way. Excellent networking opportunities and new love interests for singles will be a result. So during 2020, say yes to all the social invitations, to all the social opportunities that you have, because you can have great luck in your love life when it comes to these networking opportunities, when it comes to meeting and socializing with other people. So again, say yes to the wonderful invitations coming your way during the year of 2020, because networking, meeting someone through friends, meeting someone through social events, meeting someone through parties is very likely for you, especially moving towards the end of the year. But we'll talk about that when we get there. Now, I also have here the card of reflection, which popped out of the deck. And this card shot out of the deck. So we have the card of reflection. Friendships in your life may come to an end. Others could blossom and become stronger. And this is really interesting how this is playing out in your reading, considering the cards that I have in front of me. So this is a card we're going to refer back to. But again, this card says friendships in your life may come to an end. Others could blossom and become stronger. So we're going to put this card in a place where I can definitely see it. I'm going to put it here because we're going to be referring back to that card because I can absolutely see that playing out for you in 2020. So let's go into January, February, and March. Now, first off, we have the Birds card. So the Birds card can represent a couple, generally a couple where both parties are over the age of 30. So you can be in a relationship. Now, the birds can also represent communication. So this can be verbal communication. This can be telephone. This can be electronic communication. So somehow communication can be a very big factor in your love life from January, February to March. I also have here the card of the Fool. So it looks like this new beginning is already going to be taking place in the beginning of the year because, again, we have death, and the death card represents transformations and transitions. So it looks like you're going to be coming into 2020 with perhaps the ending of this transition, or during the beginning of the year is kind of the beginning of this transition, moving into a transitional state here. So have the courage to embrace change, especially at the beginning of the year. Know that changes are coming. Know that changes are upon you. So have the courage to embrace these changes. And during the year 2020, have the courage to embrace and take risks as well and be adventurous, because you don't know in the beginning of the year. I mean, we're going to talk about it throughout this reading, but you never know the wonderful opportunities that can unfold during the year only in the first 3 months. So there's going to be some things that unfold. There's going to be some things that come up on the other side of this transition and transformation. So be willing to embrace changes coming to you in the year 2020. Know that you may have to take some risks. So be adventurous, be open to all that is to come. And know that your luck will soon change in the beginning of the year. So if you've been experiencing conflict and danger, know that your luck is going to change. If things have been okay, sustainable, know that things are going to change. Whatever your situation is, no matter how it is, know that circumstances are going to change as you move forward throughout the year. So you may be experiencing some challenges. So some of you may be having some difficult conversations during this time, because we do have the birds, and the birds represents communication. So you may be having some challenging conversations at this time, and what I just heard in my inner ear was arguing. So some of you may be having some heated discussions leading to independence, leading to you wanting to take your independence from this person during the first 3 months of the year. So we have your challenges. Take time out, just as I was speaking of. To me, the black cat is a symbol of independence. So you may be gaining your independence away from this person, taking time away from someone during the beginning of the year. Now, some of you can be dealing with Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, or Libras. I'm seeing Libra coming up strongest, but it can also be Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, or Pisces. Not all of you, of course. This is a general reading, but these are the energies that I'm seeing coming up here. So challenges, take time out from problems. So during the beginning of the year, taking your independence, taking your own space may be very beneficial, and it may be useful if you want to avoid any heated conversations, heated discussions, or any arguments. Take time out from problems or conflicts, or approach them softly to avoid making matters worse. So be careful and be mindful of your words and your approach and how you communicate. And it may be best to communicate and express your love when it comes to this person. Even if there are some challenging conversations taking place, or even if there are some challenges taking place, keep in mind the love that you have for this person and communicate through this place of love, through this place of compassion, as opposed to through anger and arguments. So take time out from problems. When it comes to problems, step away. It may be useful to take some breathing space, to take some breathing room, so you can kind of recoup and regenerate on the other side of these challenges. So take time out from problems or conflicts. And if you can't do that, approach the situation softly to avoid making matters worse. So these conversations are going to be very important for you from January, February to March. Let's go into April, May, and June. So from April, May, and June, you will likely be dealing with someone who is a friend and a lover. For some of you, this can be signifying an ex, because the dog card can also represent an ex, but the dog card can represent a friend. Again, a friend and a lover. So with the key card here, this card reads, new beginnings, directions, and adventures await for those ready to let go of the past. So again, you're going through this transition. So this is a good time to let go of the past. This is a year where, like the butterfly, you could be coming into the year of 2020 like a caterpillar. In the beginning of the year, you can be in your cocoon. And then April, May, and June, you could be emerging as this butterfly. And now's the time to let go of your old self. Now's the time to let go of the old patterns. Now's the time to let go of the anger, of the challenges that you could have been experiencing before. So this is a time for new beginnings. This is a time for a restart, for a fresh start in your love life. And you have every opportunity to do that. Now, what I'm hearing is, for some of you, something important may be revealed. Something may be revealed and illuminated when it comes to your love life. For others of you, this time is going to be giving you the key to your happiness, the key out of whatever challenges, the solution rather, out of whatever challenges that you will be experiencing or that you had experienced coming into this time. So we have here new beginnings, new directions, new adventures. So you're really going to have some new adventures taking place during the year of 2020. Because before, with the Fool card, we have the energy of being adventurous. Now with the Key card, it says new beginnings. And the Fool card is also a card of new times, new experiences. So there's still a lot of fresh energy during the first part of the year, from January to June. There's a lot of fresh energy, a lot of new experiences, a lot of new energy here. New beginnings, directions, and adventures await for those ready to let go of the past. So it's essential that you let go of the past, Capricorn. It's essential that you let go of whatever challenges, whatever conflicts that you've experienced in the past in order to embrace this new direction, in order to embrace these new adventures. And it may be that you may have to take a risk regarding letting go of the past. That may be something that's a risk for you. The risk, ooh, hold on, you guys. See this dog here? Can you guys see that? There's a dog here. We have the dog here. We have adventures here. We have adventures here. So these energies are very, very similar. So they're kind of going to melt into each other, move into each other seamlessly. This is going to be a similar energy from January to June. So there's a theme here of new adventures. There's also a theme here of a lover and a friend. There's also a theme here of either an ex for some of you, for others of you, again, a friend, or this could be someone who you are very loyal to. This could be someone who you are very loyal to. And you may have to let go of these challenges that you have experienced. You may have to let go of this cloudy thinking, the imagination that's clouding your judgment. You may have to let go of the conflict and danger when it comes to this person, because guess what? A temptation could lead you astray. A temptation could lead you astray. So for some of you, this can be another person. For others of you, this can be your thoughts, your thinking. So be mindful that something is attempting to lead you astray during this time. Something is potentially going to lead you away from this friend, this lover, this ex, whatever this is. So be very mindful of that. Something is here to take you away from this path. But this could be something that takes you towards this new beginning. So this doesn't necessarily have to be a negative thing I'm feeling for both of you. Not to say that it is going to be a negative thing. But for some of you, something else may lead you to this new beginning, and it may be this temptation leading you away from the current path that you're on towards a new beginning. The good thing is we have the romance card here. We have the romance card. And this card says, love is set to sizzle. The chance for romance is high to those seeking a connection. The chance for romance is high for those seeking a connection. So this could even be a new person coming into your life. Or this could be a renewal in this particular connection. You'll have to see how this plays out for your particular situation. Because for some of you during this year, you're going to be leaving behind a lover. You're going to be leaving behind a situation. Now, it does look like in some way you're going to be going on some type of journey, especially during July, August, and September. We have the plane here. We also have the ship, and the ship, once again, can represent a journey. So we have these themes of new beginnings. We have these themes of journeys as well. We have this theme of new beginning many times. The Fool, the key card saying new beginnings, directions and adventures away for those ready to let go of the past. We have the Child, speaking of new beginnings. So there's definitely going to be new beginnings in your love life. You're definitely going to be going in a new direction. Because if you guys can see here, we have the Crossroads. And the crossroads can represent a new direction. If you guys are interested in purchasing future partner reading cards, go ahead and check the description box below. Also, if you would like to book a private reading with me, check the description box below. You can book a reading with me now. You can also book a reading with me at my website, powerlifehypnosis.com. If you have an iPhone or an iPad, you can contact me at any time through the free Instant Go app, instantgo.com/powerlifehypnosis. I am running a special on Instant Go for the month of December, and check out whatever specials that I have going on at this time. They will be in the description box below, and make sure to grab your free 3 tips cheat sheet to attract true love, which will be at the top of the description box. So from July, August to September, it looks like you're going in a new direction in this relationship. Now, some of you may be separating from this lover. Some of you may be moving forward at this time. But this is going to be because this is what you choose to do. Now we have here once again the plane card saying that a journey is indicated, either physically or metaphorically. Your life will become more full. So it looks like there are new beginnings coming. There is fresh energy coming. And to me, this is even speaking about, for example, say I'm feeling more the energy of the sun, but the metaphor I'm going to use is the moon. Because you know how the moon starts off as, you know, a crescent moon. It doesn't start off, but it becomes a crescent moon, then it becomes fuller and fuller and fuller. So we have this energy of a new beginning from January to June. We have all these J's. January to June, we have this new beginning. And then we're moving forward into July, August, and September. And it's like this new beginning is going to kind of come to a head. It's going to come from the new moon to the full moon. That's the way that we can describe it. It's going to come from the new moon to the full moon. And you're going to have that full moon energy from July to December. So it also looks like whatever you've been experiencing up until July, August, and September, this is going to bring rewards to you. This is going to bring rewards. So your wishes, your dreams, your hopes are going to be accessible, if not manifesting at this time. If not manifesting, again, they're going to become accessible. They're going to become available to you because of the actions that you have taken in the beginning of the year. So from July, August, and September, you are going to be going in a new direction in your love life. Some of you may be involving in some kind of infidelity during this time, and this could be with a friend. So during April, May, and June, a friend could come into your life. And from July, August, and September, you may be kind of cozying up and engaging in relations with this person. You may have multiple lovers at this time, from July, August to September, or multiple options at the very least, multiple options or multiple lovers. So you may make the choice, you may make the decision to move forward. You may make the choice, you may make the decision to explore your other options, to see what else is on the horizon, to move into the directions of what it is that you really want when it comes to love and romance. Move in the direction of your ideal romantic situation. So it's interesting because remember, we have this society card saying to say yes to invitations, say yes to, whatever people offer you when it comes to going out. So say yes to all the wonderful invitations coming your way. Excellent networking opportunities and new love interests for singles will be the result. So it could be that this person comes to you, or a new option, a new interest comes to you from April, May, and June, or during April, May, and June. And then from July, August to September, this situation may go into a new direction or may become deeper, I'm also hearing. So this long journey, again, we have the energy of journeys. So this long journey is going to bring rewards. Wait a minute. We are journeying like nobody's business during this time. Journey, and then journey. So you're really going to be moving forward in some way. You're really going to be moving in a new direction, right? A new direction. So on the bottom of this card is speaking about going a separate way. So you may have to go your own way when it comes to your romantic life. You may also need to gain your independence when it comes to your romantic life during this time. Now, you may experience some challenges during this time. Things may not always be easy. So the kind of energy that I'm picking up for you guys, Capricorn, is like the yin yang. It's like you can have positive energy, but still in that positive energy, there's going to be just a little bit of darkness or challenges. 22 on the clock. So you may have to make some major decisions during the year of 2020, major decisions regarding your partnerships, and these decisions are going to bring more clarity to you, more joy to you as well. So we have our tough and trying times. Tough times ahead. Think long term and make decisions accordingly. Avoid negative people at all costs. So it's good to avoid negative people during this time. Also, think long term. What is it that you want long term? Is the situation that you're in going to sustain you and fulfill you for the long term, or do you want something else? Because it looks like you're moving in the direction of what it is that you really want. So think about what it is that you really want for the long term and move in that direction, because now you have a beautiful opportunity to do so. So there's a lot of new, fresh energy coming to you at this time. And again, a lot of energy of moving in the direction of your dreams, hopes, and wishes. Now, from October, November to December, it looks like here with this mice card, there may be a loss of love. So there may be a relationship or a situation that may come to an end, we'll say, during this year, because there may be a loss of love, a loss of a relationship. You may be splitting up from someone, and someone may become your ex. If that doesn't happen, there is going to be some instability in relationships. Okay, there will be some instability. So that's why we have this card, once again, of reflection. We were going to refer back to this card, right? So reflection, friendships in your life, and then we have the dog card, and the dog represents friendships, friends and lovers. So a situation with a friend and a lover could come to an end. Other relationships, other relationships are going to blossom. Now look at this. A new relationship blossoms. So there's going to be an ending and a new beginning. That's why we have this transition. That's why we have this transformation. That's why we have this death card. So during the year, you are going to be making progress towards what it is that you really want in your love life with this goals card. You're going to be moving forward. Oh my goodness. We have another card of transition. right here, transition. So it's like you're going from one relationship to another, or you're going from one connection to another. That's what I'm getting here. You may start off in the beginning of the year in one connection. By the end of the year, you're going to be in a whole nother one for many of you. Yes, yes, yes. Lovers, check this out. Lovers. There are two paths ahead. Be true to yourself. There are two options. The crossroads represents two. It's card number 22. So it represents two options, two paths, a crossroads, right? Two paths that you can go on. So there are two paths ahead. There's person A, there's person B. There's the old, there's the new. Be true to yourself. What is it that you really want? Because again, there's going to be instability in your love life as you kind of figure out what is it that you want. What direction do you want to go in? Go in the path that is true to yourself. Go in the path that is what you really want. You have two paths here. And it looks like for many of you, you're going to be choosing this new direction. A new relationship blossoms, right? So again, friendships in your life could come to an end. So somebody could become an ex. And then other relationships could blossom and become stronger. And that's going to be this new relationship that's going to blossom here. So we also have the card of surprise. So I like how this is playing out for you guys. Surprise. A disappointment will be followed by a pleasant surprise. So a disappointment in this old relationship, or this relationship that doesn't work out, or however this manifests for you, a disappointment will be followed by a pleasant surprise, an invitation. So you may get this invitation at the end of the year. And this can happen anytime from July to December, but it looks like an invitation could bring love to those who are searching. So say yes to social invitations, because you have the opportunity to meet someone new, especially at the end of the year. Or you have the ability to move into a deeper connection with someone, especially at the end of the year. So say yes to the invitations, because a disappointment with this previous situation will be followed by a pleasant surprise as a new relationship is going to blossom, as you're going to go in a new direction. As yes, there may be some instability in your love life as you're gaining your footing, or yes, there may be a loss of a relationship, but you are going in a new direction towards something even better for you. So there will be a pleasant surprise. So an invitation, once again, say yes to invitations, because they could bring love to those who are searching. So my lovely, lovely Capricorns, these are the messages that I have for you. Thumbs up and like this reading if you found it enjoyable, if these messages resonate with you, if you're looking forward to some new love. Thumbs up and like this reading. Also comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. Again, in the description box below, make sure to grab your free 3 tips cheat sheet to attract true love. Also, if you would like to book a private reading with me, you can do so through the description box below. You can also do so at my website, powerlifehypnosis.com. And again, if you have an iPhone or an iPad, I am running a special this month through the Instant Go app, instantgo.com/powerlifehypnosis. And no matter when you're watching this, make sure to check out the specials that I have going on at this time in the description box. I'm sending you all so much love, so much light. Thank you so much for checking out this reading, and I wish you all the best of luck, sending you all love and light in your life, overall life, and in your relationships during the year 2020. Look forward to seeing you guys here again soon. Bye for now, Capricorns.